I know you can't tell by looking at me, but in 7th grade, I was a soccer stud. In my mind, my skills were sublime. I was a one-stop highlight shop, a talent so bright I would light the night up. There's no other way to say it. I loved the game. It was my obsession to play professionally. My mom, on the other hand, had some questions. She was well aware that I had already peaked at 13. She could see that my athletic progress was fading, so she made a wager with me that would shape the rest of my life. She said, "I want you to take band this year instead of gym." I was incensed. There was no way I was going to play her games. And then she exclaimed, "But wait, I'll make it interesting." So I replied, "I'm listening." She went on to say, "If you get to the end of the year and your interest wanes, I will give you $100. But my teenage ears heard it like this: $100. This was music to my ears. I said, "Game on." It was no mystery. My mother would be paying this money to me. Now, those first days were brutal. I am sure that my family wanted to run from the squeaks and squawks, but resistance was futile. Looking back, it had to be a special kind of misery. But as they say, the rest is history. I got good at saxophone, fell in love with jazz. Cleats, balls, and shin guards would now define my past because music gave me a future. See, you can never predict the gift music gives when a kid falls in love with band. Instrument in hand, they expand their potential. The team around them is influential and essential. They become part of a whole, responsible for their own excellence as they bring out the best in others and themselves. They learn nuance and expression as they get the confidence of making a masterpiece out of a mess through progression. They learn to think, problem solve, build resolve, and evolve creativity as both sides of their brain light up with activity. These are the gifts that the Colorado Honor Band Association wants to give the youth of our community. Since 1953, we have developed a program that meets the musical needs of over 200 students every year. We believe that achievement is a process, that progress happens when a student's talent is challenged and harnessed. We see the deplorable in the world around us, but we believe when people come together to make something beautiful, something profound happens. We believe that the arts are one of the most important parts of what it means to be human because it transforms us into givers instead of just consumers. And I won't lie to you, in the midst of this pandemic, the struggle has been epic, but we have the opportunity to communicate to society that our commitment to the arts is undying because there is a world full of 7th grade boys and girls who are on the precipice of artistic excellence. They just need someone to believe enough to bring out the best in them. And that's our simple request. We are desperate to invest in students because we believe music makes us better humans. We are giving our blood, sweat, and tears. And when you give to this cause, that is music to our ears.